No, is my phone cut off 3 times. I told y'all that bitch, but everybody can't come with you. And that's just the reality of the story. Everybody got their own journey. Everybody got their own path. And let the people weed themselves out of your life. And when they weed themselves out of your life, let them. They'll show you if you just literally sit back and watch. And that's what I'm learning. I'm just sitting back and watch. I'm letting people. I'm not forcing anything. I'm not trying anything. I'm not making anyone do anything because you can't make. Only thing you could do is allow. And when you allow people to be them, they'll show you exactly what and who they are and their intentions for you. And the hard thing sometimes, I know for me, is actually believing them and believing the intentions that they do have for me, because I want to believe better for them and I want to believe humans are better than that. But sometimes reality is that is that they're just not. So yo, don't be afraid to go alone. Don't be afraid to let people go. Don't be afraid when people, don't be hurt when people dismiss you. That's like, they gotta, we pray and we ask God to protect us and to remove things out of our life that are no good. But I was listening to the nun one day and she was just like, don't be mad when he do that the way he do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, your rejection is God's protection. You know what I'm saying? So you rejected me. You told me I was trash. You told me I was no good. You told me you couldn't lose something that you threw away. You didn't want to care about. So I just take that. I'm not mad. I just take it for what it is. Let humans be humans. You can't, like, we only get so mad when we try to control people and places and things. I'm not trying to control nobody. When somebody try to control you, how you feel about that? And some people like being controlled. I'm not one of them people. You can't control me. Like, that's not, the worst thing you could do is try to control me. So, like, if you want to go on a manipulation tactic and think that you can allow me and then try to control me, listen, your mask slip off. Everybody, you can only wear a mask for so long. So I just don't wear no mask. This is what you get out the gate, head first. And I'll let you be the judge if you want this around you. But you know what you're dealing with. So you on some crazy shit, I'm going to call you on the crazy shit. If you're not, you're not. But I got to go by myself. I don't necessarily want to. I be wanting to bring everybody with me, but I can't, because that's not what God called you to do. God ain't called you to bring everybody with you. God ain't called you to, some people he really just put on your path to teach you a lesson and keep it moving. And so, learn to assess. Just learn to sit back and be quiet. Trust me, that's harder than controlling people. For real, for real. When we control people, we try to make them into what we want them to be, and we can't do that. So learn to sit back, learn to be quiet. Make sure you go back and watch part one or part two. I don't know if I'm gonna upload the second one from this one. This is the third try, so maybe I'll just upload these two. But like, learn to go by yourself. Learn to be by yourself. When you're okay with yourself, when you're okay with just being with you, by you, and accepting things, and like that detachment. And it's so crazy because I prayed for, to release attachment, and it's so crazy because it's just like, I guess I got what I prayed for. And so, like, it's just like, okay, if that's your choice in life, thank you. I appreciate you. I ain't mad at you. You taught me so much. How could I ever be mad at you? You know what I'm saying? Now I wish you peace. Namaste. But everybody can't stay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to have a Janet Jackson moment, but so don't be afraid to go by yourself. Don't be mad at people when they leave your life. If you mad at a person when they leave your life, you got a lot of healing to do. A lot. And that's a tough one. People don't want to hear that. You gotta release attachment. You have to. Some people just, that's what some people not supposed to be there. Somebody could be in your life for 20, 40 years. And that could have been their lesson. That could have been, and they supposed to move around. So don't be afraid to go by yourself. Don't let people play with your head, because they will. They only do what you allow. Don't let people give you crumbs, unless that's what you like. I used to love crumbs, but I don't like crumbs no more. I didn't like I told you, I was too little, too big. Now I'm just right, and with my size, crumbs don't do nothing for me. I'm already motherfucker just eat salads, bitch. I'm already halfway hungry. Fuck. The fuck I'm gonna do with a crumb, bitch? I just ate a salad. I need something else. I need some sustenance in my life, bitch. Fuck you and your crumbs. Keep that shit. Unless now, okay, and that's really different from taking something that's all somebody has to give. Now, somebody ain't got much to give you, and they giving you what they got, and what they got crumbs, and that's from the bottom of their heart they got to give. That's different from being like having a whole fucking cake and pinching off a piece of ice and then offering that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? And a person who will give you their last, and it's their last, is different from a person that got everything and that'll give you a crumb. You gotta know the difference. And you can tell it. Just sit back and watch. Those who are for you are for you, and those who are will not will fall away. And the crazy thing is, God will use people, the most inopportune people, a stranger off the street, to walk up and give you an encrypted message, and you'll be like, what the fuck was you talking about? And 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, 5 days down the line, maybe the next hour, they'll be like, oh shit, that's what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So take that. He'll channel people, and people will be like, matter of fact, my masseuse is like, I don't even know why I'm talking like this. I never talk like this. Because that's God using people to talk to you. So listen when the Lord send you messages, and how he sends you messages. They can come from anybody. That's why I don't judge nobody. They come from any motherfucking body. They'll come from your enemy. God will make your enemy your footstool. Do you understand? So, alright, well, let me hop off of here, because this phone might do some nut ass shit. Today, I got some shit to do. I'm gonna actually get up and do it. I ain't washed my dishes. I'm so ashamed of myself. I need to wash my dishes and put my clothes up, clean my office, and then I'm gonna sit down, and I don't know that I'm doing it in that order. I'm gonna just do a little something. Got a couple things popping up on the calendar this week, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna enjoy my week. I don't have no patience. And I hate waiting. I don't have no patience for certain things. Like certain things that I used to have patience for, I don't anymore, because that's just not the vibration I'm on. So meet me where I'm at, or don't meet me at all, unless it's on some other shit. And it's crazy because it's so complex, because it's on varying degrees. Like, if you trying to be my friend, and you trying to say you love me, and you got my best interest at heart, you can't handle me a certain way. People don't fuck with shit that they love. Like, they don't risk shit that they love. They just don't. They don't. Like, if you married or you got kids, you're not gonna offer up your kid's life. You're not gonna gamble with your kid life for anything. I can't even think of a scenario where you would, unless you're a cokehead and you just trying to sell your kid for some crack. But you sick. So that's, there's that. But people don't play with what they love. People don't risk what they love. So realize that. Ask yourself, is the person that's in my life gambling with me? And sometimes I like to tell people, hey, you gambling. If you gamble, you will lose. Don't ever bet against the house. A nigga told me that, and I just take that. Don't ever bet against the house. And so tell somebody, look, you betting against the house right now. I don't think that's a good idea. And if they still choose to gamble, shit, play Russian roulette with your damn self. I'm good. Because if a person know they could lose you but do something anyway, and it depends on what they doing too. Is it really, really hurting you? Or are you trying to control them? Two different things. Because you can't make it, like, sometimes you gotta let people live their motherfucking life. And if they doing something just because you don't want them to do it because you miserable, that's different than, like, if you're doing this hurts me. This really, really hurts me. Like, if you do this gon' like kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, or this gonna have a negative effect on our relationship. Or we really sat down and talked about it, and you just don't agree with what I'm doing. It's levels to this shit. But you can't kick somebody out your life because they don't do what you want. They don't do what you want them to do. But you can kick somebody out your life because they they didn't take you into account at all. Varying levels. It's so many things I could talk about, but don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody play with your head. Don't let nobody play games with you. Sometimes you gotta go by your motherfucking self. Sometimes you gotta do by your motherfucking self, and sometimes that's just, it is what it is. So y'all enjoy y'all day. Learn how to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to take yourself. Learn how to spend time with yourself. Learn how to love yourself. And when you do that, can't nobody offer you crumbs. Can't nobody give you a little bitty pieces of them and you just accept it because you ain't got no deficit. And that's when you can start attracting real, authentic relationships. Only relationships that you want and not the relationships that you need. So, all right, y'all. Happy motherfucking Monday. It's a low-key self-love Monday, but it's also a daily dose of hope Monday. This just go get it, because if you don't, somebody else will last Monday. That's how we is. That's how we rolling in the day. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm about to look at this. Like, that's another painting I did, guys. I don't know if you can see it. But I'm about to just lay here, finish hyping myself up. I was listening to Move Forever. I'm going to listen to some more music and get up and try to take care of myself today. Get my mind right, and just so you know, like, it's a grieving process. You don't just be okay with people leaving you behind. It's not, it's not, or just walking out on you or giving up on you or not seeing, that shit sting like a motherfucking stingray, like a wrecking ball. You came in like a wrecking ball. Listen, that's a real thing, but you kind of just learn to roll with the punches. You can either let it make you or break you. So keep going no matter what. Hustle, love you, and don't let nobody give you any less love than you would give yourself. And be happy. Be happy despite. Go by yourself. Go if you have to go all by yourself. You ain't never alone. You got God. So y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. Happy motherfucking Monday. Be great.